headed to the woods to go squirrel hunting again today. I had to take care of some stuff in the house this morning. Diamond's car had a little issue, so we took a look at that. But now is my time. I'm gonna have to hunt early morning the rest of the week because we got revival at the church Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So, but I'm going out here to see what I can do this evening. I know y'all ain't counting, but I've killed 5 squirrels in the last, I don't know, 10 days or whatever. They're not very, I've killed 5 so far, Boogie's 8, 5, so hopefully I get out here and shoot more than 1 or 2 like I've been doing. I've been shooting either 1 or 2 every time I go out. I think I just got to get out there at the right time. Run up here and see what I can do. Maybe next week I'll try some areas closer to where I live at to hunt. But I like to go to Stevensburg because once I shoot them, I can take them right over to Boogie here. We'll skin them and then clean them right there. So if he likes to eat them, I like to shoot them. So it kind of works out. I had him with me earlier this morning. He wanted to check on some of his paperwork and all that kind of stuff. So I did that with him earlier, and I took Diamond's car to have it looked at by a mechanic. But now it's a little bit of me time. Those of you that tune in, that one person is probably Karen. But y'all tune in. Make sure you go check out Curtis Miner at Curtis Miner Outdoors. Got lots of content that you guys can check out, and once you check it out, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe some of the material. I got a little something for everybody. Hunting, fishing, bike riding. I got a little lawn care. Got a little wood split. I got over 1,000 videos on YouTube, so you guys go check it out. And because I'm trying to get over 3,000 watch hours, I'm at 2,855 watch hours on YouTube. I gotta get to 4,000, and I gotta get to 1,000 subscribers before I'm monetized. If y'all know the game, you know that that's what it's all about, trying to get to the money. But a lot of the people who tell me once you get to the money, you gotta keep that money. So y'all look forward to a lot more content coming from me. I know it's probably a little loud. Let me roll. Hopefully you guys can hear me and see me just fine. I'm doing about 40, 50 miles per hour going down the road. That was kind of fun. Kind of relaxed today at home. Got to go check the mail and all of that kind of stuff. You know, these people send you all kinds of stuff to get credit and this, that, and other. They don't care if you got a job or nothing, because I sure don't have a job. But they keep on saying, oh, we'll give you $1,000 credit. For what? I ain't got no money to be, I ain't got no job to be paying no credit cards. So I did get a couple though. You always got to have something in case of an emergency. So I do got a couple of cards, but they don't have no balance on it. So, and I do have one that does, but I make sure I pay that. Because it's not about whether or not you got the balance on your credit card. It's, do you pay the bill? That's what they want to see, and that's what they want. They'll give you zero financing fees, zero this, zero that. Goku plays. Hi, how you doing? Nothing's up. I'm about to go hunt. How are you doing today? I'm a country boy from the state of Virginia. Love everything outdoors. Been on about 6 minutes, 7 minutes. I'm making this little 20-30 minute ride to get to the Squirrel Woods. I go hunt over where my brother stays at. I go in the woods, shoot a squirrel or two, and then run over to his spot, and we'll clean him up, and then he puts him in there and soaks him, get the blood out, and then he'll fry him up or boil him and fry him up. Goku plays. What's your story? Gas ran? Hello. That's a weird name. Gas ran. You must spend a lot of time on the road like me. I swear, I think I burn up a tank of gas every 2 days in this little Toyota Maxus. Sometimes I got to take my brother to his appointments. Sometimes I got appointments with the VA, and I'm starting school starting in January of 2026. I'll be trying to get some more education. No matter how, you can always learn. Does anybody agree with me? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing here soon. For 2026, we're gonna start it off with a little education, and because I'm gonna tell you, you cannot keep going through the same thing and doing the same things and expecting a different result. I know some of y'all have heard that before. So what I'm doing is I'm going to go get me some education. I have stayed away from it. I went to Squirrel University way back in 2013, about 2 years after I retired from the military. And I went for a good solid 9 months, maybe a year. And I just figured that it wouldn't... it wasn't for me. And at that time, right shortly after that, I went and got a job. And then I worked at this one place from 2014 to 2016, making good money. It's not a nice car. It's a hoopty is what we used to call it, but it's paid for. It's a 2008 Toyota Matrix. And yes, I got a bunch of junk in here because I kind of live in here because this is where what I use to get around. Right now, I got a 2016 Chevy Silverado that needs a rack and pinion, and I got a 2002 Ford F-250 Super Duty 7.3 liter turbo diesel that needs some body work. But since I don't have either one of those, what do you say? Nice junk don't matter. I'm rolling, that's what I say. This was my deceased wife's car. I lost a wife to colon cancer in 2022, November the 23rd, 2022. And it's got 213,399 miles on it. Keep the oil change, keep everything, keep the tires aired up, keep gas in it, you can go for years and years and years. Like I said, it's a 2008. Tyrone's amazed. What's up with you? What you got going on today? Anyway, all of you guys that are saying what's up, make sure you spend a little time to go by my page, Curtis Mana at Curtis Mana Outdoors. Check it out. I got plenty of videos to watch. I'm canvassing for people to go check out my videos, start watching my stuff, and trying to build a community. I got about 1,000 videos on YouTube. Yes, with my gray hair and my glasses, I have put on 1,000 videos on YouTube. Usually, I'm not driving and all of that. Most of the time, I would be in my wood yard, splitting wood, or going to a couple of clients of mine's yard and cutting grass. I can't say your name, but you said hello. How are you doing from whatever country you're from? Like I said, I'm just trying to get some people to watch my stuff so that I can get over that 3,000 watch hour mark so that I can add some features to my YouTube page. What I started doing on YouTube was firewood, and we were very successful with that, and now I don't really do it much more because I lost a brother in 2023. My oldest brother got a little sick, and my other brother is up in Ohio living out his dream with his love of his life. But I'm on my way to go to the woods and walk and see if I see any squirrels. That's what I'm doing today. And that's what I have been doing for the last, I guess, almost 10 days, 9 days. September 6th, squirrel hunting season came in Virginia over here, and my brother likes to eat them, so I like to shoot them. So that is, I'm about 10 minutes away from where I'm going, so I'll probably stay on here for another 10 minutes. Amazed. I got a gun case back there, I got a lawnmower, I got a weed eater, I got a battery powered blower, battery powered weed eater back there. Yeah. I'm a struggler. I do little things to keep myself busy because I don't work. I'm disabled through the military. Have been for a few years now. But I appreciate all of y'all that stopped by and said hi and all of that. And like I said, I got about 10 more minutes and then I'm going to jump out, grab my backpack, grab my shotgun. I'll be in the squirrel woods. I got my GoPro in my pocket. Put that on my head. I got a whole series I'm starting that's is gonna be me walking in the woods and searching for squirrels. So if y'all like outdoors stuff and the woods and all of that, you can go on because I got plenty of footage of me walking through the woods. Sometimes I shoot squirrels, sometimes I don't. But I enjoy my life, so that's what it's all about. I don't even know. Okay, I got 3 people still on. Not that that matters, because I was gonna do this live anyway, whether anybody watched it or not. But I sure do appreciate the ones that do watch it. And I'm all about positivity. I want to say that while I'm on. I'm not for games. I'm 52 years old, and I'm trying to live my best life. I just recently got married in June, and that's been quite an experience. But everything's good. Hope everybody's doing well. I think it's 76 degrees. It's not getting too cold yet, but I think it's as soon as this weather break, I think I'll have better luck with the squirrels. As soon as these leaves start falling off the trees, then I'm gonna break out the Savage Model 64F 22 long rifle, and I'll shoot with the 22. But today I'm using my 12 gauge. My 12 gauge is a Stevens, which is also Savage, because Savage bought that company. It's got the pistol grip on it. It's a short 12 gauge, but I got that nice peep sight on it. And usually when I put that green dot on something, it lights it up. I use number 6 shot in my 12 gauge. I don't want to tear the squirrels up. So, and I shot one yesterday, and I caught him in his hind legs where he was trying to get away. So I had to pull out the 22 Magnum and put him to sleep. I keep thinking about Major Payne when he told little Ty, he said, you want me to tell you the story about the little engine that could? And then he was like, toot, toot. That's what that squirrel was doing. That squirrel was trying to get away, Jack. He had his eyeballs on me. I had plenty of time to get the little 22 out and load it up with 3 shells, roll it over, and I just put one in his head to finish him off. But y'all, go check out my stuff. I mean, I got 4 people watching. I had 1 like. Y'all go check out my stuff and then get back with me in the comments and tell me if you like this stuff. Curtis Minor at Curtis Minor. very careful when oh, y'all want to see me. Everybody left when I turned the camera around. Okay, y'all can see me. I'm sorry. It's morning where you are, Muhammad Gustaf. Where are you that it's morning time? Let me know in the comment where you are that it's morning time. That's pretty wild. That's cool. As far as I've been around the world is to Bahrain, and I went over there twice. I've been on Navy ships a couple of times, out to sea. But yeah, I was 12,000 miles away from home when I went to Bahrain. So if you're farther than that, I'm pretty sure it probably is morning over there. I can't say I'm not new to life or world travel, y'all. I've been around for a minute. You know, I have traveled. That's why when I was out and in the service for 20 years, back home, hunt, fish, cut grass, split wood, do all those things that I used to think about while I was out there on the ship, haze, gray, and underway, and all of that. Yes, if you don't know, I am a veteran, and I have been on active duty from 1991 until 2011. I got about 7 more minutes. It'll be about a 30-minute live. I'm sure am happy that whoever did get on. How runs amazed. Appreciate your support. And the other 2 people, I appreciate your support. I'll be popping on live during the day quite often until I get over that 3,000 watch hour mark. So, like I said, if y'all want to help me out, go check out my page, look at my stuff. I do a lot of different stuff. So, one thing I don't do is a lot of trending topics and all of that. I just usually talk about everyday life. You don't need trending topics when you got life going on. So, but I am thankful to have a YouTube channel or whatever. I started it about 3 years ago, and what's on paper is April 19th, 2022 I started, and 1,000 plus videos and 611 subscribers later, here I am. And like I said, I promote positivity here on my channel. I'm not for the bull crap. You know, I may say a cuss word. You know, you might see some stuff on here that you may not be used to. But it's called life. And I'm as real as it gets when it comes to living life. So I got about 2 or 3 more minutes and I'll be getting to my destination. So like I said, I really do appreciate the one person that stayed on the whole time. All of you guys that said hi, thank you for participating in this live. And I'm trying to stretch them out. You know, the longer you go, sometimes the more people you can get. And like I said, I done dropped down. I got one person watching right now, but I'm not going to do anything crazy to get somebody to watch. You know, I'm just being who I am. This is me. You guys are about to see what I call the bat cave. I'm going to flip the camera around when I get in there. It's really, really dark because there's no sunlight getting in there. But I call it the bat cave, but it leads to my wood yard. And that particular place is where I grew up at. It's in Stevensburg, Virginia. And where I was born and raised. And like I said, I'm happy to be on here, and I'm thankful for the people who actually chimed in and said hello. Wish I could have got more engagement, but it's all good. Now I'm back up to 4 people. I appreciate it. I really do. You guys are awesome. Hopefully I'll have some GoPro footage of me on this trip so you guys can go full circle and see. Here's where I'm going. I call this the Bat Cave. But the actual name of the road is Dogged Lane, because if you got a vehicle, you're going to dog it when you drive up this lane. Nobody really lives back here, but there is a house, and there's one house left. I'm gonna get out, grab my shotgun, my shells, and my backpack and go squirrel hunt until it get dark, about an hour from now. So that's what this live was about, was to get me here, and I appreciate all of y'all that watched. Still warm. 76 degrees. I'm gonna flip. They say flip a bitch. I'm gonna flip a bitch. Get this car turned around. I don't have much space down here, but I got firewood and everything else down here, y'all. I got this down to a science. I'm gonna park the car, and then I'll be able to, there's my turbo diesel right behind me, y'all. I'm gonna get that thing back on the road. I needed to haul this wood out of here. Thank y'all for watching.